Yes, welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM here on a Tuesday here in Melbourne. Of course, let's go up to our friends over in South Australia in particular, of course, being with the reigning champions. Of course, in the women's footy competition over there in Adelaide. Of course, last season they won the Division 6 women's competition over there. And, of course, that's the Gepps Cross women's football team. And, of course, we've got a couple of very special guests joining us right now to tell us a bit about it. Thanks, Sawyer, for joining us.
Thank you. No worries. Thanks for having us.
Well, I'll get each of you to introduce yourselves and tell us what position we're hoping to see you play on the field in 2022.
I'm Jamie. I normally play forward pocket or half forward. G'day, I'm Katie, play full forward. Yeah, I'm Jade, play half back. I'm Brittany and I play right.
Chloe and I usually play like wing. I'm Erin and I play half forward. And I'm Shannon and I play midfield.
Firstly, we're going to wind back to last year, to 2021. Tell us a bit about the Premiership season, firstly.
Look, it was a great season. We started really strong. Midway through the season, we had introduction of a new team in there, which kind of threw us all for a loop. We actually ended up seeing them again in the finals. So it was great, though. It added some fierce competition in and really made us work for that Premiership.
I guess I have to ask, tell us a bit about the grand final and I guess tell us in the lead up to the grand final.
Yeah, as Katie said, we took on East twice during the year. They were the only team to defeat us all year. They came up from Div 6 or Div 7 up to Div 5. So we knew that we were going into the final as underdogs, but I think that sort of fueled us a bit more as they were the team we wanted to beat the most. We didn't want an easy game, we wanted a tough game. So it definitely made it a lot sweeter having them on the field with us, I guess.
Was there a certain point in the grand final that you felt comfortable enough to enjoy the moment?
No way.
No
way.
I reckon about halfway through the fourth quarter, me and Shannon were at the back like, nah, we got this.
Yeah, not till the very end of the game, I reckon.
Yeah, it was really like the last 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
We finally kind of like, okay, maybe.
It's kind of a defining moment for our team as well. Like we always work, we never give up until the final siren. So it was good to work all the way to the end to know that we had it in the bag.
How good was it when the final siren went?
Mate, really good. Yeah, I don't think any of us have ever played in a grand final before, let alone won a grand final. I know you've been in a few.
No, I haven't played any. So.
I think there was a couple that have played in losing finals, but yeah, it was the first final win for all of us. So
got it right, I guess.
Yeah.
I have to ask then, whereabouts is that trophy at the moment?
Oh, in the club room.
Good question. I think it's
in the
just in the cabinet inside there.
Just in the cabinet inside the room.
With the flag as well.
Yeah. It's definitely a vessel earlier in the night. A lot of different beverages inside of it.
I think it's been washed.
Who got to hold the Premiership Cup first?
Captain Solly. She helped build the team up from scratch 3 years ago, so she deserved it definitely more than anyone. Yeah, helped us get a full team out every week.
So I have to ask you then this question then. How good was it to hold the Premiership Cup first before your teammates swarmed onto you?
I had to kind of almost pry it off the coach first.
Coach loves a good 15-minute speech.
It was quick, but it was nice.
So how long did all you wear your medals around your necks for, and did you sleep with it?
Definitely. I'm still wearing mine. Yeah, we had our presentation, I think, a month and a bit after we won. So we're wearing it right up until then. Every night, really. Yeah, every event we had, we like to rub it in the boys' face. So.
I don't think I took mine.
I don't think you took the flag off.
Did any of you get the chance to kiss the Premiership Cup at any stage?
What was that thing? We all kissed the Premiership cup. It was very COVID safe.
Yeah, sanitised immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
How good was it to kiss the Premiership Cup then? For the ones that actually did it.
Yeah, look, like I said, we worked really hard for it all season, and the introduction of Iggy's halfway through the season really made us work for it. It was just, it wasn't a given going into the final that we were going to get there. So when we finally did get to hold that cup, it was just well earned by everyone. And you love to hold the cup, but you love to see your teammates hold the cup as well.
I cried for a while.
I'm assuming now you're back at training for pre-season for trying to create another premiership, go back to back in 2022. So how's the pre-season going?
It's tough. It's really hot the last few weeks. This is the first night we've had rain, but it's like muggy rain. It's sort of conditions we're not really used to training in, but I guess you'd rather train in the worst conditions to be prepared for whatever you face in the season, I guess. So, numbers haven't been too great so far, but we're not the most organised team. They normally build as the season approaches, but
we got heaps of people out here. Knocking down the door to get a spot on the Premiership team, actually.
We have had a few new girls come out so far, though, which is good signs, and a few more apparently coming out, so that's exciting.
We've had a couple of our girls snapped up by the local competition here as well, so yeah, it's been really good. The people that are out here are really hungry for another Premiership and working hard. Coaches put together some good drills, and we're just working on our fitness and our skills at the moment.
Obviously, we're in the Premiership. I'm assuming you've got to get that promotion up to the next division, I'm assuming?
Assume so, but
not always, because with our competition, because it's still new and there's so many new teams coming in, we're not quite at the relegation, that stage and stuff yet. So we might go up, we might stay. There could be a complete mix around. We could go in any division. So the divisions haven't really settled in this comp yet. So
yeah, the state leagues has brought in our reserves. They've brought in reserves teams as well. So a lot of the Div 1 girls, I think, will go up to reserves of the state league. So it could push everyone up, but it's probably a little bit too early to say for now.
Yeah, we got no idea.
No idea. Most of us are just happy to be out here playing. We don't really care what division we're in either way. So
tell us a bit about your Premiership coach. If you still, I'm assuming I'm assuming your coaches are still the same.
Yeah,
he's not here.
Yeah,
he's still the same.
Absolute character.
He's a very passionate,
very passionate,
and loves to talk. But very passionate.
Yeah,
Have him any other way.
Both him and Gubby give up, their time every week to get out here and train, and we wouldn't have a girls team or a Premiership without him. So we do really appreciate him. Jono could definitely keep his speeches down to 15 minutes minimum or less. We might give him a word cap next year. But no, it's great. They both put in great effort, and they've both really helped to build and develop our skills.
Yeah, definitely building a good culture as well.
Yeah.
Came in a couple of years ago and really turned it around. So
I will get each of you to answer my next question, which is, how did all you get involved in footy, and why did you choose it?
I played at this club when I was in under 12s or something, because my brothers and stuff played. So I only played for the one season though because I was a girl, and then I went back and played netball, and then I only got back into it when I was 20, 21 or something. So yeah, just love it. Love the team spirit of it. You get to be mates with so many chicks, so that's pretty good. Yeah. Katie?
I don't really know. I was like, what else do you do when you turn 30 but go break your body?
Want to go, Erin? Yeah.
I was kind of introduced to this place on form, so I kind of started playing girls footy when it first got introduced, 5 years ago. So yeah. The same. Born into the club. I played under 12s with Jade, and then went back to dance, and then after I was done with dance, I was like, no, let's go play footy. So much fun.
Riddles.
Yeah.
Riddles.
That was my first year of footy. So I was a basketball.
She won the BNF last year.
Yeah, first year won best player.
Recruited to
Picked up our West Gepps, Torrance.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I was born in the club. My dad's the assistant coach. He's coached here all my life. Played with Chloe. Just born into it. Love the game. It's good stuff.
Yeah, look, I grew up with big brothers that played footy, but coming from the country, there was no girls competition when I was a little tacker. So a couple of years ago, my best friend started playing out here, and I followed her out and love it.
Yeah, I was always obsessed with footy growing up. I did Auskick. Then during school, we only had a soccer team, so I started playing soccer. We pushed for a girls footy team, but it just wasn't a thing back then. And then played a couple of years of soccer, did a knee, came back, hated it, and was like, why don't I just join footy? I've always loved footy. And by that time, the girls league was growing. So yeah, jumped into footy, haven't really looked back since.
So I'll get each of you to answer my next one as well, which is, do either of you have a dream football position where you love to play on the field?
Probably full forward, so I don't have to run so much.
Yeah, that's why I'm full forward.
I'd like to play more in the mid. I'd love to have that fitness and that toughness to play in the mid. I guess I'm not quite there yet, but maybe one day.
Yeah, same as Jamie.
Yeah.
Wing.
Wing.
Oh, I'd love to be on the wing.
Yeah, wing.
Yeah.
Go for a run.
I kind of like where I play half forward. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with wing.
Yeah.
What does the sport of football mean to all of you? And I'll get each of you to answer it, and especially being with the Rams.
To me, it's just like an escape from reality, really. Like, you have all your bullshit during the week at work, and then you get to come out here and play with your mates, and then you have someone to look forward to on the weekends, and you stay back at the club and you have a drink. Like, it's more just like a social thing. It just becomes like, I don't know, the guys here become like family. You see each other like 3 times a week for 6 or 7 months of the year. Like, and when you're not doing it, you miss it so much. Like, it becomes such a massive part of your life. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely the culture and the mates that you pick up around it, it's second to none. You know, you basically get a second family. But I'm also really proud of the girls division and the girls competition all the way up to the AFLW, and seeing the quality of football that's being played now compared to even 5 years ago. It's really good to see that growth and that development through the whole competition, from the grassroots right up to professionals. So I love it. I hope it just keeps growing and growing.
Yeah, it's basically an outlet, the social aspect of it all. These guys are my family and my mates, so yeah, it's just a great outlet and social good time, same as these two.
Yeah, pretty much exactly the same. Just the family and the culture. It's just great to be around and just make new friends.
Yes, same as everybody. Again.
Yeah, just out here for a laugh and just to stir everyone up pretty much. So.
I don't know how we want to
Yeah, like some of the girls said, a lot of them have been, it's a big family couple. A lot of them have been here from juniors, or their brothers or their dads or whoever have played. Like, it's a really old club, and it's exciting that they've allowed us the opportunity to play now. And it's exciting to see where it could go in 10, 15, 20 years. So
yeah, and we're really lucky here. Like, the boys all get around us and the whole club gets around us. We're not like a girls team off to the dark side of the oval, although sometimes
back in the they've come a long way.
Yeah, I think we're really lucky at this club. We're really, everyone's sort of on the same level and show the same level of respect for our playing ability.
What would be your advice to people out there, especially in Adelaide, that should get involved in footy, especially down there with the Rams? And whereabouts is your home ground?
My advice would be just give it a go. I think a lot of people fear being bad or not being good enough. Like, you've got to start from somewhere. A lot of our girls started from having no footy experience at all. It's such a welcoming club. I think we're a great place to start because we're such a young team, both in age and also how long we've been around. So yeah, I guess, like, give it a go. Most of the people that come out absolutely love it. Like, you come out once and they stick around. So
the great thing about footy is because there's so many different positions, you know, you come out where your skill level is, you'll find a position that suits you and you'll be coached and guided and mentored and really just lifted up and supported by the club. So yeah, just get out and give it a go.
We're the Oval's Duncan Fraser Reserve, and we're actually located in Northfield, even though we're Gepps Cross. And it's a nice little hidden away in the suburbs here, and we've got great facilities, and yeah.
Really good night lights.
Yeah,
they are
Yeah,
bright.
brand new lights, brand new scoreboard.
Yeah, brand new scoreboard.
green grass.
Good facilities, got some showers, nice good showers,
A
some
little-
weights rooms.
There's a little gym as well.
There's a gym back there.
Off the west side of
Yeah.
the road.
Gaming room, that's important. Got a gaming room.
You just like
Do a decent snitty.
Give you a tour.
And the beer's all right.
Oh, the food's good too on Thursday.
When's your training nights for everyone that should get down there for pre-season?
We're Tuesday and Thursdays, 6 till 7. Come down, you'll find us. Everyone's here, the boys and the girls there. So anyone wanted to get out and have a kick, come down and have a go.
What have all you learnt from each other on and off the field?
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
I
not
think-
take things too seriously.
Yeah, to have fun most of all. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and that, you know, you're capable of a lot when you're working hard for your mates on the footy field. So, yeah, teamwork, the things you can achieve as a team. Yeah.
it's a sport that you have to be a team.
Yeah.
So it forces you to get along.
Yeah.
And we're all really supportive as well. So yeah, doesn't matter if you mess up or anything. We all just get behind each other and move on to the next one. Yeah.
Focusing on the things that you can control. Even if you can't kick, but you can like talk. As long as you can communicate with your team, or you can like support each other, or use your voice. What does Gubby always say? The voice is the most powerful tool you have, or something. Yeah, something like that.
His words, not mine.
So great segue to my next couple of questions. So we are going to finish off with a couple of lighthearted questions about your teammates. Firstly, who had the most embarrassing moment on pre-season, and what was it?
Oh, on pre-season, it's been pretty short at the moment.
Someone actually stuck it a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing really.
We haven't had anything too
No,
far.
there was a few embarrassing moments last season.
Yeah, all right, let's go with that then.
Yeah,
Yeah, go on, give us a
I don't know. Just saw someone run into open
Oh,
goal and missed
yeah.
it.
Yeah, Katie had
me.
old mate had a complete open goal square, and she went to run on, and she like tripped over her feet or something. Like there ain't no one on her for miles, and she ran right into the post. Like, had like at least 25, 50 meters clear, and she played on and tripped over her feet, got a point.
It was memorable.
Was that caught on camera by any chances?
Oh no,
We
what about the
wish.
one where you
Let's not bring that up.
Let's not focus it on all of me, guys.
No, that's all I reckon.
Okay, so who's the comedian, the best singer, and the best dancer on the team?
Comedian will be this one. If she's not bullying, chances are she doesn't like you. But best dancer probably Chloe.
Oh, yeah.
Chloe definitely loves to dance.
Best singer.
Who really sings? I don't know.
I've seen Brocky do a couple of slap drops.
We don't have too many singers unless you can't like frickle with a wah 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 wah. Yeah, all the quacks in the warm up.
I don't know. Chloe's singing Veronica's Untouched before the game.
think about that's pre-game hype.
That was great.
So considering it's a pretty young team, is anyone on the team into their TikToks? And if so, is any of them TikTok famous?
No.
I think Jono actually banned TikToks. Someone heard themselves doing a TikTok, and he said to us, he was like, when after Fricka did her knee, he was like, no TikToks in the preseason.
Debbie.
One of the girls fractured her ankle doing a TikTok. So coach banned any TikToks.
Of course we still use it, but no one's famous yet.
We do the stupid stuff without it.
Yeah.
Any pre-game superstition or ritual by either of you?
I go to the Cairo.
You do what? Sorry?
I go to the Cairo.
Go to the Cairo.
Because I got best on ground the first time I went to the Cairo, so now I go religiously every Saturday.
Go to the Cairo.
It's expensive.
You're also like 160. We gotta have tunes. Gotta have tunes in the change room. That's important.
Leave warm up until about 10 minutes before the game.
Yeah, we're very
Shocking with our warm
organised.
ups.
Jono will talk until there's 5 minutes till the siren.
Yeah, we'll realise we
Sorry,
haven't
1
warmed.
minute.
Yeah, we'll run out for the warm up and the team will already be lined up, ready to go. And then
We actually have one thing during our warm up when we do our hamstring stretches, we all quack.
oh yeah, yeah. As you bend over, it's like quack, quack,
It
quack.
just started a couple of years ago and then we've kept it going. So it's just to get the voice up in the warm up. So when we're all stretching the hamstrings, we all just go quack, 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 quack.
I think it's so the opposition thinks that's a very joke as well.
Yeah.
It's a little bit shocked.
It's a good little team bonding thing. So.
Well, obviously it's working because obviously you won a premiership with that technique. So I can't wait to see how that unfolds this year. What's the pump up song? What's the number one go-to song?
I always put on one of my SoundCloud mixes, and it's like only Shy likes it, and the rest of you put me down about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pump it up is good. Pump it up. What did you guys? You dancing to the Veronicas or something last year?
I do enjoy the Veronicas.
Yeah,
I'm a bit older than everyone, so I hate all their music. So.
Yeah, normally it's like a little bit of a mix. It depends who brings the speaker every week.
Yeah.
Whoever brings the speaker has the most control.
I prefer some Whitney. That's just me.
Whitney Houston.
Who has the best nickname in the team?
But we don't really remember. Our nicknames sort of come out.
I sort of just make them up as I go.
The coach is pretty bad with names, so we always
Oh yeah.
so he always gets, especially if you've got like a slightly unique name, it comes out nothing like it's supposed to sound. So we usually just start calling girls whatever he says once, and it just sticks. So yeah,
Either that or he'll do it based on like where you work. Like we've got a girl on the team he calls Chemist Warehouse. There's another one he calls Alma. Baker's Delight. Yeah, he definitely just makes them up on the spot.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm very intrigued by hearing this to when I come out to your game. Was last season, did you have a fine system? And if so, who copped the most fines?
We actually didn't, but I definitely feel like it's going to be enforced this year because
Yeah.
Solly takes home everyone's lost and found every single
Yeah.
week. So Jade here never leaves with anything that she brings. So like boots, drink bottle. Yeah, probably would leave her head behind if she could.
And because I'm always the last one to leave, I end up with everyone's boots, socks, drink bottles, pants, anything. So once I had like a whole boot full, and I was just like handing it out like for free. So.
I definitely be bought in this year, I reckon. And Jade's going to be the biggest one.
Yeah.
I reckon. Better start saving your money.
I actually was supposed to take the balls home, and I don't know where they are.
And I'm pretty late all the time, so I'll probably chip in for that one.
But Ori, thank you so much for giving up your time to join us after training tonight. Obviously, best of luck for the title defence in 2022, and let's hope we'll be over in Adelaide hopefully very soon. So hopefully we'll come down and obviously meet all you hopefully either during the pre-season or during the season in 2022.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
No worries. And of course, if you want to get involved with this amazing team, of course, out there, of course, and support the Mighty Rams in 2022, of course, we'll put all the details up on how you can go about supporting them throughout the season. There's more on the Smash Sports Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 10th year celebration.